Hello, year fours. This term, we are going to be looking at folk tales in English. So what I thought we could do in our flipped classroom videos is I'm going to do one looking at our story map, one that looks at our vocabulary, one that looks at what a folk tale is, and then we're also going to do a few flipped classroom stories or flipped classroom videos of different folk tales. So in today's flipped classroom video, I am going to be reading through our story map with you, and you'll see on the screen it'll be the written version of it on one side and then the picture version of it on the other side. So let me share my screen with you. So our story our story map this term is The Emperor's New Clothes. I would also like, I'm going to try and move where I am on the screen so you can see all of it, but I would like you to try and learn the story map, put some actions to it, and then come back to school and show me what action you have made for the word emperor. I want to see your action for the word emperor. So let's read through it together. The Emperor's New Clothes. Many years ago, there was an emperor whose only interest in life was to dress up in fashionable clothes. He kept changing his clothes so that people could admire him. One day, two strangers came to town. They said they were weavers. They said the cloth they wove was the finest anyone would ever see. But in fact, they were not weavers. They were thieves. These fake weavers said their cloth was more beautiful than any other cloth, but it could not be seen by just anyone. Only people who were smart and the most excellent could actually see the magic cloth. People who were not smart and not excellent, well, they would see nothing at all. Soon, word reached the emperor about these two weavers and their fine cloth. He thought, I am the smartest, most handsome, excellent emperor in the world. Anyone can tell by how grand I always look. I do not need to worry about that silly magic. The emperor was very excited and ordered the new tailors to begin their work. One day, the king asked the prime minister to go and see how much work the two tailors had done. He saw the two men moving scissors in the air, but he could see no cloth. The prime minister kept quiet for fear of being called unintelligent, ignorant, and idiotic. Instead, he praised the fabric and said it was marvelous, unbelievable, spectacular. Finally, the emperor's new dress was ready. He could see nothing, but he too did not want to appear silly. He admired the dress and thanked the tailors. He was asked to parade up and down the street for all to see his new clothes. The emperor stepped out. He paraded down the main street. The people could only see a naked emperor, but no one admitted it for fear of being thought foolish. They went silent. They then foolishly praised the invisible fabric and the colors. The emperor was ecstatic. At last, a child cried out, "The emperor is naked!" Soon, everyone began to murmur the same thing, and very soon all shouted, "The emperor is not wearing anything!" The emperor realized the truth, but preferred to believe that his people were unintelligent. So that is our story map on the my right, well, on the right hand side of the screen, and obviously we've got the text on the left hand side. So like I said at the beginning of this video, I would like you to learn this story map, learn some actions that go with this, and I would like a very specific action to show me what an emperor is. Thinking about how grand this emperor is, what action could we put to go with the word emperor? And make sure to come into school and tell your teacher what action it is.